today's video. Pretty excited about this. I reached out to CyeLee quite a while back. Never really heard anything back from them. And out of the blue here a couple weeks ago, they reached out to me on Instagram and said they would like to send me an optic for me to review on the channel. And I want to thank them for that. So let's get this out of the box. A nice little foam insert on the top. Got the CyeLee owner's manual here. Got the cleaning cloth. Got a mount. This is for the low rise. Silica gel. Got the battery. Got the tool to mount it. And we got the red dot. Alright, the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to get the battery in this. This just threads off. One other nice thing about this, it does run on a CR2032 battery. There is an O-ring, which is nice. There we go. First thing we'll talk about, the body on this thing. It is 6061 T6 aluminum. And it comes in the package with the co-witness mount already installed on the dot. And we're going to leave that on there. Now, if you do want to put the low rise mount on it, you got 4 Torx screws down in there. Take those out and then mount your low mount to that. But we will be keeping the co-witness on it. Talk about the glass. Glass is super clear. Got the coated lenses, 20 millimeter lenses, and it is nitrogen filled. Now, one thing this dot has the advantage on, the battery life of this is 50,000 hours. That is on the lowest setting. But one thing I like for being a budget dot, this does have shake awake. And a lot of dots in this price range don't have the shake awake. Now, this dot is fully waterproof. It has rubber gaskets on the turret covers and on the battery cover. Now, let's get into the dot. To turn it on, you hold the plus, and we are on. To turn it off, turn this up a little bit so I can see down in there. All right, and then to turn it off, just hold the minus, and it's off. Now, this dot is a 2 MOA red dot. Now, it is super bright. It is starbursting a little bit, but I do have astigmatism. It may not be an issue for you if you don't have it. Once I get it out to the range, and I'm wearing my Hunter's HD gold glasses, it won't be so bad. But it is super, super bright. This dot has 8 daytime settings and 2 night vision settings. And your adjustments are 40 MOA on the windage and elevation, and it's a 1 MOA adjustment per click. So speaking of, let's get the elevation off. Get you focused in here. And as you can see, it's a flathead, and it is super, super clear. You can see the arrow real easy and the up. Now, let's talk about the price of this dot. Right now, if you go on CyeLee's website, you can pick this dot up for $63.89. And from what I'm seeing so far, it's definitely worth that. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite things about this dot. I'm a big fan of the push buttons to turn the dot on and off and adjust the intensity of the brightness. And we're going to compare this to a few other dots. Alright, so this is my MCK. This is a dot that's kind of similar to that one. This is the Vortex Crossfire 2. I have a few of these actually. They are really good dots. But the one thing that I don't too much care for is turning it on and off with the dial. Because especially on the Crossfire 2, you can only go one direction. So when you're in the off, you got to turn it on. You got to turn this thing all the way around to get it on 10. And you're talking about $139 to $149 for this dot. $63 for this one. Now a dot that has a lot of similarities to it. This is one of my favorite dots. This is my Heritage Rough Rider Tactical Cowboy. I've reviewed this dot a couple times on the channel. On this gun, on the MCK, on a couple other things. This is one of my favorite red dots. And it has the same setup, except this one's on the top. But it is push button to turn it off and on and adjust the intensity of the dot. Now when you compare these two, you're getting a little closer in price. This is about 99 bucks. And like I said on this, we're talking $63. And that brings us to the dot on my AR pistol. This is the Crimson Trace CTS 25. I have also reviewed and tested this one on the channel, and these are about right in the same price range. You can pick these up on sales once in a while, 60, 70 bucks. Same thing with the CTS 25. Push buttons, plus to turn it on, minus to turn it off, and adjust your intensity. Now the reason I showed this last, and I bring the specs up on this, because CyeLee watched my video that I did the review and water bottle test and pouring water on this dot, and they said, we want you to do the same thing with the CyeLee T3. So that's how I got this dot. CyeLee is kind of, they kind of let you know what they want you to film. So they want me to beat this red dot with a water bottle, pour water on it, just like I did to this one in the video. And since they sent this to me for free, I will gladly do that. Alright, so there you have it. That is the unboxing video of the CyeLee T3 Shake Awake Red Dot. Next video, we'll get it out to the range. We're going to get it mounted up on an AR pistol. And we're going to torture it a little bit and have some fun. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.